and this is CSS front-end programming tutorial. Today we are going to learn front-end programming. So if you don't have good understanding of HTML, I strongly recommend you to watch my previous series Learn HTML Part 1 and Part 2 so that you can understand well. So in this video series, we will learn CSS from basic level to advanced level. CSS is quite easy, just like HTML. You can learn it in one day. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. This language describes the style of an HTML document. CSS used to add style to our HTML document, so it can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. CSS is just like a makeup of a website. We cannot design our website without using CSS. So there are three ways to apply CSS. Number one is external. I'm gonna write here external, internal, and inline. Now we are going to discuss what is external CSS. In external CSS, we make an external file and link it with that HTML document. We apply all the styles to that file, and the extension of that file should be .css. We can make changes in the layout of an entire website by making changes in only one file. This is very powerful method because it saves the time for developer and it saves space for the web browser. So that's why we use external CSS in developing our websites. And this is the basic structure of HTML we have learned in our previous lecture. And one thing to be noticed is that we give reference to the external style sheet inside the link. So in our head tag, we give it a link relationship. REL defines the relationship, that is with style sheet, and type would be text and CSS, and in href we define the path. Here we write the name of that external file with .css extension. For example, I would make a file that's name would be style and .css is its extension. Here we close the link. So I'm gonna remove this. Let's save this file. This is our external file. For example, if I want to apply CSS to the body, then I will write here body. Before this, I want to tell you syntax of CSS. So here we write selector, curly brackets, property and its value, then semicolon. Selector could be a tag. Selector is an element of HTML for which we define CSS, for which we make changes in CSS. And property could be a background color, text color, text size. These are the properties. And if I set the value for background color red, green, white, this would be its values. So these are the syntax. And I want to apply CSS to body. For body tag, the background color is its property, and if I set gray, this will be its value. For H1 is also a selector. For color should be green. So this H1 is a selector, color is property, and green is its value. So let's save this file. Control plus style dot CSS. Let's run. Now you see the background color is gray that we set in our file, in style sheet file, background color gray, and H1 color is green. So that's how external CSS works. Now we are going to learn internal CSS. This is second type of CSS. For that, I will use the same file. Open with Notepad. Internal CSS is defined in the style document. Style document inside the head tag. We use style document inside the head tag. Just remove this link that we use for external CSS. And right here we will use style. Open. Style. Same, if I want to change the background color of body, then I will write body, curly brackets, property, now I want to make background color light pink. And the color of text should be blue. Let's save this file and refresh it again. Now you see we use internal CSS and the background color has been changed, and text color is also below that we define in our style in head tag. Now we are going to learn third type, that is inline CSS. We have used inline CSS in our HTML series. You are quite familiar, but I'm gonna revise this again. Remove this style tag. Inline CSS is defined inside the tag, inside a single tag. If I want to change the background color of this div, then Brown color should be gray. And H1 color red. Sorry, we use here style equals to similarly style equals to. Save this file and refresh it again. Now you see the background color is applied to this div. So that's how Inline Css works. And now the next thing we are going to learn is border property. In CSS we have a border property. Using this property we can specify style, width and color of an element's border. So I want to use border property here. Border style should be solid. And border width must be 10 pixels and the border color must be black. Here right. Let's save this file and check it again. Now you see the border of this div tag. This is border property. We define border property in this div, and border width is 10 pixel. You see the border width is 10 pixel and the border color is black and it's solid. It can also be dotted. If I write dotted, let's say, refresh it again. Now the border is solid, dotted. So that's how border property works. And I'm gonna end this lecture. In our next lecture we will learn some more tags, some more properties like margin, etc. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.